Can I do that?
You need to do that. I think that's what it is.
Okay, let me put it on Do Not Disturb.
Do you want me to read this DM? I found a DM you sent me. Do you want me to read it out loud?
No.
Oh, don't read it out loud. Okay, let me read it real quick. She don't want me to read it out loud.
She's reading it. Let me show the hard box.
Show what?
The hard box.
No. Oh. You can't try to.
Okay, so Nelly, I can't see your face.
Yes.
Okay, we need the light. We need the light.
Oh, she
All
needs
right.
the light.
So Nelly, what do you want from me? Like, what is your goal? I can't hear you. Did you put your phone on Do Not Disturb? I don't recommend this, honey. Hello?
Hello?
Do you have the phone on mute this time?
I do. I blocked everybody. I blocked my babysitter too.
Your babysitter? I didn't even get to that. Okay, if you just put it in, she called me a second ago. And this is Nelly, Tampa, Florida, 34 Libra, acclaimed specialist in real estate, mom to a 13-year-old. But she DM'd me. I never saw the DM until tonight. I just went to her page and I went.
Come hold the phone.
And I went to message. And basically, there's a rapper who she likes, and she's trying to get the rapper's attention. Now, you don't want to say the rapper's name. So how are you going to use my platform to get his attention?
Because I feel like he knows what I've sent him. The thing is, the card, when I sent the edibles, the card got rained on because it rained. I mean, I'll tell you where the card got mailed, but I just don't want to say who it is.
But wait, where did you send the edibles to?
Miami. One of his Miami homes.
Right. So, guys, he chasing a rapper, man. And I'm gonna tell you, young ladies, if y'all listening, that's a dead end. If he don't select you, you might be at one of his concerts and you know what I'm saying? If he really like you like that, he gonna holler at you. But let me say something. These guys have a multitude of women. They have a multitude of women. And if this young lady, Janelle McNeil, if she sees this video right here, this reaction video, if she sees this, all I'm saying is set your sights somewhere else. Because at this point, you're going to be wasting your time. And I know some people, y'all don't like people saying that. You don't like people saying that. But when a woman is running after a man, we don't like that. We don't like no woman that's running after us. Listen, I'm an average man. And I'm telling you that you're running after, I don't know, maybe he's a millionaire, whatever, whoever the rapper is. You're an average woman at best. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just being, guys, I'm real on these videos. When I do my reactions, I'm real about this. I'm just being honest with her. I don't care who the rapper is. We know rappers that live in Miami, but she said that's one of his homes. So this man is definitely a millionaire, I'm sure. And for a woman to be running after him, you think you're the only woman that sends him stuff? Do you really think you're the only one? No, you're not the only one. Women probably from all over the world are sending him stuff. So just understand, young lady, you're shooting too high. You're running after a man. Even men today, average men, we don't want women running after us. No, we want to be the ones that pursue. We don't want to be. I just feel like you're a stalker if you're running after me. Just you gotta understand. Today, you gotta understand. If I feel like you're running after me, I don't want no woman like that. We just not built like that.
How do you know his address?
It was leaked online a long time ago.
Girl, that's a stalker. You a stalker.
There you
go. How? It was there. It was in the public records. I didn't go looking for it. It was just there.
You did.
You did go looking for it because you had to go to the public record to get it.
No, when it was leaked online, I found out about it. A friend of mine knows that I'm in love with him and seen it. So she sent it to me.
Girl, you don't think this is
She in love with a rapper. They had a song like that. I didn't like that song, but no. The guy was saying he was in love with a stripper. I got it wrong, y'all. But This young lady is giving off groupie vibes. Now, the fact that she just said she's in love with this man don't even know you. He don't even know you. And trust me when I tell you, when the edibles got to his house and he opened it up and saw your address and stuff like that, and possibly your number, he didn't call you. That should have told you right now. Done. Done. Stay on your level, young lady. Stay on your level.
Is it obsession?
I mean, I didn't go there. I just said I had
But
a
wait.
Uber.
How do you? But listen, you don't even know this man. How can you love him?
I mean, not love him, but I'm just saying like
No,
I'm
that's what you.
attracted to him. I'm
No,
strongly
you love him.
attracted to him.
You love him,
So in the, I won't. You told me not to
but
read the
he don't
DM you
love you.
sent me, right?
You can read it because it doesn't say his name in there. I was trying
Okay.
to
So
send it,
she
but it
sent.
said
Okay, she sent me this DM. You sent me this DM earlier this month. Well, last month in
right,
March,
right,
and the DM says, Kendra, I actually have a question. I need a little advice. I delivered edible arrangements to someone that's a celebrity, hoping to get their attention. I tried to think outside the box. And I know for people who are rich and famous, sometimes people in their circle forget about them. But I'm honestly so attracted to him. If he didn't have the fame or the money, I would still want him anyways.
right.
Just thought I would see what you think. Please, need
Sick.
you need an advice column.
Sick.
I would love to remain anonymous. By the way, thanks for saying this. Well, you're not
Sick.
anonymous now because
Right.
Sick.
I just read this with your face. Girlfriend, I'm going to be honest with you. Stop.
Therapy.
You're doing too much.
Right.
Sickness.
You're doing too much, honey.
Too
If
much.
this man, I mean, he probably got the edible
Yeah.
arrangement and was spooked the hell out.
Yeah.
He's probably like, how the hell does
Yeah.
this person have my address?
Right.
And that's scary. And this is not going to turn him on. I want to just keep
At
it
all.
real. You're coming across as a fan slash groupie.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it is, but if he's a
Yeah.
famous rapper,
Yeah.
women do this all the time.
Every day.
And the likelihood of this turning him on and saying, I'm gonna diss every woman in the world. No, this is kind of stalkerish, honey.
I don't
Yeah.
expect him to diss every woman in the world. I was just hoping that it would bring some like you know what I'm saying, like we would see who, like be curious of who sent it, and just
Yeah,
like
I would be curious, and then I would call the cops.
The
Like if someone
police.
sent me something to my
Yeah.
house, I would then my next phone call would be the police of how do they have my address? Because I would be scared.
I mean, right, I didn't go there because again I would be embarrassed and again I wouldn't know what to say. I don't do that.
Yeah, but the point of the matter is you are a stranger and you have his home address. That's scary.
Public.
Like what else do you know that he probably don't want you to know? But why are you so obsessed with this man? There's not regular guys that you don't want to date a regular guy?
I am. I mean, I'm interested in that too, but I just feel like the regular guys that I'm interested in, I mean, or that are interested in me, it's like they text too much, and it's like they come on too strongly. I don't know. It's like I'm at the casino now, and it's like I
Can I
got.
ask you a question? And again, she's not telling us a rapper, but do you wanna what do you want with this rapper? You want an exclusive relationship or you just want to meet him? Like what's your goal?
Honestly, like you said, you can't say something. You can't genuinely say, "Oh, I want a relationship," and you don't know a person. I would just love like a date night with him and just see what happens. That's it. I can't.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. A date night with this rapper. He's gonna do everything if he's nice. If he's nice enough to do something like this, I can promise you. I can pretty much promise you he's not gonna do it. Because ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna say it like I'm just gonna say this. Um, you're not that look. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm saying that. I'm saying that this way because if it was me, if it was me, at the age I'm at right now, at the money that I make right now, it would absolutely be a no. And let me tell you why it would be a no. Because like Kendra just told you, this is stalkerish. I didn't even know that was a word, but this is stalkerish. Uh, you need to stay on your level. You need to stay in the people that's in your range, and the people that's in your range, for some reason, you feel they're not good enough. coming on too strong. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You're not coming on too strong. You're coming on as crazy, as straight stalkerish crazy. And anybody, any male that's listening to this, y'all know, we don't want women running after us, and you're running after, arguably, and I don't even know who the guy is, but you're running after someone who everybody wants, who all the women want. Do you think that makes sense? You think that makes sense? What's the likelihood of you getting that? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, uh, I'm gonna say it's less than 1%. You have a less than 1% chance. The only thing you're gonna do if you force it and he happens to do it, you're gonna get sex, and that's gonna be a wrap. But I can promise you it won't be at his house. I can promise you that because he don't want you to know where he lives. Y'all gotta grow up and have some understanding, man. Or look in the mirror. Have some understanding. Look in the mirror and realize that if these type of men are not coming to you, knock it off. I mean, people don't like you to say that to people, but because everybody want to be the one that could happen to, it's not. These guys, if they want you, they're gonna come after you. Just understand that.
Can't promise anything else because I don't know him. So that's about it.
So you want now on this date? Would you pay for the date?
No.
So you're trying to get him to take you on a real date?
You done lost
Right.
your mind.
Do
She
you not think
delusional.
you're coming across as a groupie?
She delusional.
No, because I've met him before, but I was so afraid of rejection. We were at the club, so I gave him the gift and I ran away.
Wait, I thought you sent him the gift.
So that's the edibles I sent. But when I met him at the club, I gave him the gift, but he was like,
What gift did you give him at the club?
I gave him a different gift at the club.
What you gave
What did
him?
you give him?
Polo boxers and a polo scarf.
Wow.
So you handed this rapper polo. Did you guys have a conversation?
No, I think he was high. He had on like shit, so I couldn't see his face.
So you went. Now, was it a club appearance he had?
Yes.
So you went to the club appearance. You bought him what again?
I got him polo like boxers and a polo scarf.
And you handed him the polo boxers, and then you walked away.
Yes, because it was so loud. I felt like I was just scared.
Okay, so you made 2 attempts, and I'm assuming that you leave your contact in each attempt in the edibles and the polo boxers.
The first one, I don't know. I don't know if I left a contact, but the second one I definitely did, but it rained. So I don't know if...
So you're thinking, you think edible arrangements doesn't know how to protect stuff in rain?
No, the guy called me when he was there and he goes, he has like a gate blocking his thing and no one's home. So he left it on the side of his mailbox. So I'm like, oh my God. So I don't even know if he got it.
No, he didn't get it.
But I know that he has a camera right there that like when you drive in, he can see. So I feel like if he knows who sent the gift, maybe he'll be curious and like, oh, okay, whatever.
No.
Now, let me say this. I'm not God, so I never like to say things as absolutes because, I'm not God. Who knows?
Right.
God can make anything happen. I truly believe that. But I will tell you, as a person, I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I live in the celebrity world. I have a lot of celebrity friends.
Right.
But if a stranger did this to me, I would be scared and I would be calling the cops. It doesn't make you, you're not making yourself desirable. You're making yourself come across like a groupie.
Yes.
And going to the club and giving them polo boxers. And then there's a deal. If a person wants to date you seriously, you have to be confident, right? You have to be able to talk to them and not act like a fan. So
Right.
it's like you're saying you fanned out. Basically, you saw him in person.
But, I only fanned out because, like you said, I guess it was scary for him as in, oh, like, do I take this bag? And I'm like, yeah, it's for you. So, I guess I just got like weirded out. Like, he's either taking the gift, like you said, as a fan, but when I come off, I'm not trying to, like, I don't want your autograph. I want, to talk to you. So, I don't know.
Well, all men that you've liked in the past, were you this aggressive? Did you buy them gifts and stuff in the beginning?
No.
So why are you buying him gifts?
I guess I just wanted to catch his attention. So I just felt like,
Stupid.
maybe it'll catch his attention. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone at the concerts do it, and it was his birthday. So that's why I got the gift.
Son of a bitch!
Wow.
When I went, it was,
So, okay, so what was your goal for coming on my show tonight? Are you trying to give him a message?
I just wanted him to know that I was the one that got the gifts, so that if he is curious and like you
But
said,
we don't know who the guy is. We have to know his name.
I can't say his name, Kendra. I feel like
Well,
it's
then
gonna.
how is this message going to get across? We don't know if the guy, like, is this not every rapper is watching my show? So,
Yes.
you would have to say his name if you really want a message to get to him.
I mean, I feel like he watches your show, so I feel like he's gonna.
How do you know he watches my show? He's my friend?
He's not your friend, but I've seen like people that he knows watch your show, so I don't know.
So how do you figure he watches my show?
I don't know. I guess I just assume.
So you're
Man,
coming up here, you're not going to say his name, and
this
you're
chick
trying to
is
get a
crazy,
message
man.
across to a rapper who you
You
once
crazy.
you met on the club at his birthday. When did you go to the club?
Last year in November.
So his birthday's in November. What city? Was it a club appearance?
No, it was a club in Miami.
Do you want to give any type of hints?
No.
Tell us
Okay. What
why.
the hell? This is for Nathan.
I guess like you said, just coming this live. If he didn't, you know what I'm saying? If like you said, if it comes off stalkerish, I don't want to seem like that
You
girl.
are
Like,
a
oh my
stalker.
God,
Bro, that's too late. We way past that.
Yeah.
You
But
if you but I mean, I don't think you don't think things out fully, because
At all.
if you don't want to share his name, that's fine, I guess. But we don't know who this is, so there's no way that he can get this message.
I think he will. He knows. Like I looked him dead in his face when I gave him the gift for his birthday.
Girl,
So
if he's a famous rapper, do you know how many women I have people that come on my show that
So
I've literally
crazy,
had
man.
conversations with and do not remember when they come back on a second time. I'm not trying to bust your bubble, but if he's as famous as you're saying, he meets women every single day. Why would he remember you?
Every day.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I really don't want to say who he is because I don't want people in my DMs like, oh my God, really? You thought you were gonna have a chance with him? So that's why I really
Exactly.
don't
Well,
want to
you
say who
know
he
that.
is.
Well,
We
you
got
know
a
that.
couple of paid questions. Um, someone said his future, his birthday is November 20th.
Oh
It's
my God,
future.
girl.
So
You.
you want to be baby mama number 8?
No, I didn't say I was looking for a baby.
Yeah, she definitely does. She would do anything. She would do anything. She's already showing that she's stalkerish, but she would do anything to be with this guy. And you don't have a chance. I mean, do you honestly see what he? You honestly see what type of women he deal with? I mean, come on now. Do you put yourself in any of those categories? I mean, if you was gonna go after a rapper like that, a guy like that that only want really beautiful women and in shape women, I'm just telling you, just so you know, um, you would come with you would come with your A game. You would come with your A game. You ain't coming halfway. And I'm telling you this. I'm just trying to be honest with you that you know it ain't gonna happen. So we finally got the name out as Future. So delusional, man. Really delusional. I'm gonna listen to the rest of this.
So you want to date a man that has 8 baby mamas?
I mean, I would want to date him. I mean, I think judging someone and not knowing the
Oh
full
my
story. I mean,
goodness.
I would opt out of that.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I'm not.
But what turns you on about Future? Because have you seen him treat women in a way you want to be treated?
I did. I can say Des Dior. I didn't see him treat her in no type of way. Lloyd Harvey the same.
So what is it about Future that you like, honey?
I love the way he dresses. I love how nice he is.
You
Um,
don't know him.
I mean, again, like I said, I've met him before, and he was genuinely nice. That's why I said I don't want to judge that because I haven't been in that seat before. So it's unfair for me to judge.
You're not gonna be in that
If
seat.
So
that
you
makes
want you want one of the most popular rappers in the world to take you out on a date, of course, that he would have to pay for, and to take you seriously as a dating option.
I mean, I would think that anyone that wants to date with someone, they would hope that someone takes them seriously, of course. But I'm not looking to get married tomorrow, so it's like it goes by what you're looking for as well. And
No,
I'm not asking for marriage from
this young
him.
lady is
I'm
delusional.
not asking to be anyone's baby mom. I have a son already. So it's like it also goes by that as well.
Girlfriend, I say this with as much love as I could possibly find a
Listen
way
to
to say
Kendra.
it.
Listen to her.
Let it go. Focus on a person that could be a real option for your life. This is madness. This is madness. And you got more paid questions. Oh God, child. Shout out to the cousins who figured out who it was. I literally would not have figured it out.
Let
Oh,
me
there
sit
are
down.
a couple people are saying it's future, it's future, it's future. I guess they're figuring it out. This one said she's calling from a casino. Is she trying to be taken serious? She said, present differently. This is a bad look.
It's a bad look because I'm calling from the casino.
That's what Sir
That's where Kendra
Trifle
and
said.
trying to get on the show forever. Then I mean, it shouldn't matter where I'm calling from. You're having drinks.
Cece said, okay, this is another one. Cece said, just curious, how do you know if he has cameras if you never actually went to his address?
When
Ooh.
the delivery driver delivered it, he put the camera that way, and you could see the camera.
And this is his personal home.
I mean, I guess.
Someone Truth Her said, is she self-aware? Are you serious?
I mean, again, I'm not going to respond to any questions because I don't care what people in the comments will think. I mean, you're not brave enough to do it, so I mean,
No, no, you're not stupid enough to do
So
it.
Tamaka said, I said she looking to screw and give him a baby.
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
not
Who
gonna
are you
happen though.
looking for? Is that
First
your
of all,
friend? Is that your friend?
yeah, this is my friend.
Okay, but let me talk to your friend. This be the problem. You don't think what your friend is doing is crazy?
I don't think so.
No, we
Tell
don't
me
think.
why.
Anything is possible.
As a real
No, it's
estate
not.
broker, we see things all the time. She sees people sending edible arrangements. We see stuff all the time, so it's not crazy.
Okay,
Yo,
so do you think that? Okay, do you know any success stories with rappers that this has happened to?
This is gonna be a success story. Mark our words. Mark our words.
This will be your first success story, but as a real estate broker, my friend sees it all the time. We see these things all the time. As Tampa,
Okay, well, hold on real quick. Well, hold on. I have a few success stories from the show, so it would not be the first success story. And I'm asking you as her friends, you're saying you as a real estate, do you guys honestly just, as her friends, feel as though her having his address, which he didn't give to her, she goes to send him an edible arrangement, you don't think he would think that this is a stalker?
no,
No.
we believe she's thinking outside of the box. At the end of the day, we know these. It may come across as a stalker, but we see it as thinking outside the box.
Just like when that girl threw that bra at Drake, that was outside the box. And guess what? That girl got to deal with Victoria's Secret. Anything is possible. You never know what could be the one thing that makes you successful. You never know where she's in it for fun. She's not trying to get married to him. This is just for fun. And it's
man, y'all sick, man. Man, y'all really, really, man, y'all. You know this. This is a waste of life. This right here is a waste of life. Y'all really serious about this?
it's gonna work. And we're gonna be a success story. We're gonna be behind her 1,000%.
We're gonna be a success story. I tell you what. I tell you what. If she ends up with Future, I come back on here and I'm telling you, I will truly embarrass myself. Because here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. There's no way this is gonna happen. And stuff like this man gonna see this, and then I mean, I'm sure he know he got fans and stuff like that do will probably do crazy stuff. This is just one of them. And she putting her face on the screen, so now everybody know that you're a stalker. And if something happens, people gonna be looking at you first. This is crazy. And them couple two friends you have, they crazy. They right along with you doing stuff like this. This is crazy.
1,000%.
Real quick, what was the story you gave about Drake? What was the example?
When that girl threw that big old bra on stage with Drake, nobody knew she was going to turn into a Victoria's Secret model. She
Oh
thought
man,
outside the box.
man, knock it off.
Okay, but right now your friend is trying to get Future to date her seriously. It's a
Okay,
different goal.
you never know. I mean, my friend looks very
The only
good.
thing at the end of the day, the only thing you need is the right place at the right time. If the right place may be Future's mindset right now, and after he receives it, he might be at the right place, right mind frame to be like, Hey, let me do this, let me do that.
I mean,
You
we
never
have
know.
other links to him now.
Listen, man. This. Well, I was about to say something bad just now. This thing on here right here, man. Are you serious? Are you really serious? And the fact that my friend looks good and your friend look good to who? Your friend look good to you. And that's the one thing I think me and my wife was talking about that last night. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Y'all women, y'all tell each other whatever y'all want to hear. You just listen to each other. And you go and answer this lady you're talking about right here. Some average men wouldn't even look at her like that. And you talking about somebody that's a millionaire, that's one of the most famous rappers in this country, in the world. Not just this country, in the world. This this is the delusion that people, and see, we're seeing it right here on Kendra's show. This is crazy. These women, they run around like jackals. Man, don't y'all, you have to pay to get in the club. You have to pay to go in there. And I'm not no club person. I've probably been in the club a couple, maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. Just, just being honest with you. And I'm coming off like this because y'all crazy. And basically, this young lady is gonna be hurt at some point. She done lost her mind. If she thinks she's somewhere on that radar, you're not nowhere on his radar. The only thing he's looking at is you're a stalker. You're somebody he may have to look out for. People like this kill famous people. Do like the girl Selena. I'm just giving you an example. This nut job was running around her, and at the very end, because of the jealousy, although this is a difference, a woman on woman, this woman trusted you, and you pull something off like that. And here's the same type of thing. These men have to be really careful about women like you. This is crazy. And you come off as a stalker. You come off as somebody like, look, young lady, you look desperate. And nobody, you're gonna waste your life running after this man, and you're gonna waste all the opportunities of men that could have been good for you. You're not gonna be in that position. So if you think you're making me understand that you just want a relationship with this guy, or you just want to go on a date to see where it goes, it ain't going nowhere because it ain't gonna happen. And if it does happen, I'll come on here and say I'm wrong. I'll do it for 10 minutes straight. Talk about how wrong I was. But I'm just telling you, it's not going to happen. You got these little cackles behind you. You got I don't know. Why they're promoting that for you? They're not real friends. That's not real friends. I would have told my friend, listen, you're trying to go after, I don't know, let's say she was single. You going after Beyonce. Man, that lady don't want it. But look, listen, if you don't, and I would tell my friend, listen, knock it off, bro. Just knock it off, bro. You're crazy. And listen, that's not because I never quit on nothing I do. Never quit. But I ain't crazy either. I ain't crazy.
We have producers in the industry that she got access to,
Okay, so let
and
me
we're
ask you
just
that.
trying to go.
So real quick, if y'all have other links, producers, why didn't y'all go that route? If y'all know people that know him for real,
Because
why
she
did
really
y'all not go there
respects you.
instead of calling
She
me?
really respects you. Like, I don't watch your show, but I'm
Okay,
going
but
to
real quick,
moving
how do you
forward.
know? But
She
listen,
really respects you and
but
wanted to go through you.
oh, she really respects me. But
Yeah.
I always tell people this: if you have a direct connection, you should use your direct connection. So if you're saying you have friends that know Future directly that are your friends, y'all should be
Well,
focusing on them.
one thing I know as a businesswoman, word of mouth is the number one topic of marketing.
As a
So, I
No, but
mean,
listen,
businesswoman,
hear me when I hear what I'm saying. You
man,
just
go
said
sit
that
down
y'all have
somewhere.
direct connections to Future.
What? Look at her, man. You come on camera looking like you just rolled out of bed. As a businesswoman, businesswomen don't walk around like this. Businesswomen just don't walk around like this. I don't care what kind of hate I get about this video. This lady lost her damn mind. Look at her. Now you look like you come out the project, straight out the project. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. This is crazy. This is irritating to me. You come on here acting like you somebody. Who are you? Who?
We
So if you
do.
have direct connections to Future, you should. Why
My
haven't you used?
cousins are in the industry as well,
Okay,
so
hold on. Let me
that
finish
way.
saying what I'm saying, honey. What I'm
Mhm.
saying is, if you have a direct connection to Future, then why don't you use those connections?
She could, but she's not trying to, go in sneaky. She's just trying to get the word out because word of mouth is very important.
Shut up.
That's a top
Shut up.
marketing
Go
key.
back to Nelly real quick. Nelly, where you at, honey?
There you go, baby.
They
I'm
want
right.
to do the Kendra cam. Everybody wants you to do the Kendra cam.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bad as hell.
Oh my
Don't play
God.
with it.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
You do have a nice shape.
Very
Well,
nice.
Man, come
okay.
on, man. Come
Okay,
Okay.
on, man.
We got some more paid questions.
Come
Here we
on,
let me
go.
say,
man.
let me answer a question that you asked her, because the person that I knew that was connected to him was like, "Don't do it. Why would you want to do that?" And I'm like, because if that's who I'm attracted to, you want who you want. It's like you going into a car
But they
like,
have to want you back. And if a person that knows him directly tells you not to do it,
that's not what he,
every
no,
huh?
that's not what he said.
Jealousy.
He never passed the
Jealousy
message.
is the one
He
number one
said,
drug.
I don't think you should do it because, you know what I'm saying, like if you just want like a
Because
fuck
he wants
thing,
you, girl.
right? But he never even presented the offer. He's like, you're a nice girl. I don't think that you should go that route. He never even presented, you know what I'm saying, or did anything. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying, I want him to. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna just stop there. I mean, but case after this, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to do anything. I just wanted to bring it to your attention and have
Delusional.
you pass the message across, because I would be curious, like, who sent this?
I don't think he, girl. If
You're a
these people,
groupie,
he
man.
probably wasn't home. I'm still stuck on you send it and you have his address. That would spook me the hell out. But you know, celebrities have house people. He probably never even got it. They probably ate the edible arrangements, or they probably called the cops. We got a couple of paid questions. Kyra said, "Birds of
Birds,
a feather."
birds of a feather. Yes.
Where's mine?
So I think she's talking about you and your friends.
Yes.
Oh, birds of a
Hackles.
feather all together.
Jackals.
Okay.
I don't know celebrities, honey.
So Lala said, "Delusional lands."
We're not delusional just because she
Very
is trying to be
delusional.
But you know what?
fathoms
Don't
one
respond
person,
to the
though.
comments, because again, it's always gonna be something.
Right.
Okay, this person said, West Mode 40, women keep women single. She needs new
Ooh,
friends.
yes. She need new friends. I just
You need
said
new
that.
friends because you don't have a you're not living in a reality world. You have to be
She's not.
different. If that's delusions,
She's not
one
living in a
person's
reality
delusion is
world.
another person's reality. Like that's insane for you guys to think that you're supposed to sit at home and wait for a celebrity to find you. No, sometimes you have to go out there and find a celebrity. By any means.
They regular people too. They like nice shit too. They like new ideas too. What the
But
fuck?
okay, Dahande07 said her friends is just as low as she is.
Right.
Both
Yeah.
delusional.
Full
Right.
delusion.
But you're at home looking sad and we're at the casino having fun. So
Yeah.
next.
Okay. Melanie says she needs better friends.
Yeah.
Here's one. Here's one. Here's one for y'all. Mr. Albert said, let her manifest it, Kendra.
Exactly. Anything is possible.
Listen, Future might be on his life. Future might see this. The shade was like anything can happen within the next 5 minutes, 5 seconds,
Man,
5 years,
Future not
whatever.
even
The
looking.
same,
Man, y'all
the same
crazy.
thumbs that y'all bending y'all fingers to write these comments to is the same thumbs y'all gonna be wiping the tears off and crying for when y'all see this girl with Future. So
She'll
whatever.
never be with Future.
She never said that.
Okay, the Ibba family said, girl, sit down. You sound like a straight stalker. At this point, you really need to seek mental health.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, help us then, since you know so much.
You're a straight stalker, but you're seeking people on the internet like this. Like, come on now.
I'm not gonna argue with nobody on the internet. It's gonna go. It's always gonna be yay or nay. So I mean,
Right.
I
What
said
does
what I
he
said.
have
I
to
came on
say?
the show to say what I wanted to say, and that's
Let's
it.
not turn this into
I mean,
no other,
again,
like,
even if he doesn't talk to me, at least I was brave enough to do it.
Right.
You
That was it.
crazy. You
Nelly.
crazy.
Okay, so we got the rapper's name. So the goal now is if Future gets this message, let's just say Future gets this message and he sees this. What do you want to say to him directly?
Hit me up.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything to him directly. I mean, I would hope
What
that
I'm
he would.
saying is, no, you came on the show to relay
Right.
a message.
He would. I would hope that he would message me, and that would be it. I mean, we would take it from there.
Okay, so you want so the goal is for Future to see this and then DM you.
Right. Right.
What is
That's
your
it.
DM?
My Instagram is beauty 32.
Oh, you
Lord
told me
have
that earlier.
mercy.
That's right. Beauty 32. Now, just to be clear, that's the only man you're interested in.
It's not the only man I'm interested in. It's just the only
Crazy,
man that I've been trying to
crazy,
get
crazy
attention right now.
32.
Okay, so All right, girlfriend. If Future DMs you, please give me an update.
I sure will.
Are we paying for that interview?
We'll be updating you.
Paying for an interview? Y'all call me? What you talking about paying for an interview? Y'all
Man,
call me?
I
I
didn't
ain't
say
calling
that.
you. I
man,
ain't
you
asking
better,
to be on this show.
He
man,
get
you better,
hot, baby.
I
What?
didn't
The
say
P ain't getting nothing. Y'all call me. I ain't call you, so why would
You
I pay
need
you for an
us too.
interview?
We support.
paying who for an interview? Man, see them two broads behind you, on the side of you. This is why you think you're in that type of league, young lady. You're not nowhere near. I mean, look, you're not. You're not. I'm telling you, just like Kevin Samuels would say. Maybe a five at best. Maybe a five, and I'm trying. I'm being nice. I'm being nice. Maybe. And then with the kid, it drops your number down to one. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. This is crazy. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all like this video. I mean, it's just getting more and more delusional. I don't even want to hear no more of it. It's just getting more and more delusional. And this young lady has people that surround her that's steadily pushing her to this foolishness. And it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. This is Bruce. Well, what are you doing? If y'all like the video, like and subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos, guys.